Hello everyone, welcome to my channel City Life. Today we will know about 15 honest and pros and cons of living in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's cover on the page of the living in Las Vegas first and lowering cost of living. Las Vegas has a lot of great and amenities for city its size and relatively unreasonable cost of living. This may catch some flocks by surprise and because affordability and may seem an country intuitive in city unlike Las Vegas. But hear me out. By and large, the cost of living in Las Vegas is only 30% and higher than the national average, and who is a striking for city with more than half a million residents. I am currently renting two a bedroom and apartment and paying $1,400 per month. The average and cost of home in Vegas in $300 $2,64,000, which means buying home is actually of an option for me. I mean consider and similarly sized and city by population Portland, Oregon. We are the cost of living in 29% and higher than the national average. Based on first-hand and experience, Vegas is definitely an affordable place to live. There, there's never a shortage of things to do. The one thing you will learn and quickly after moving to Las Vegas is that there are never a shortage of things to do and play through. A place are open and 24 by 7 to vote. You can catch a show that Smith and Center, Angel Live Music, or try your look at the casino. If you're into a party, skin and check out the strip and Fremont Street. The nightlife is abundant and the list and event is never ending, so you will never have a reason to be bored. Mild weather, one of my favorite things about living in Las Vegas is that I can and get by wearing a short and the shirt and most of the year. The winter weather is especially enjoyable to provides a great opportunity to enjoy the awesome and outdoor reactions and nearby. We moved from a Seattle where winters especially rain and carries all the joy and melt, and winter is not lost. One me. But take note, one thing that surprised me most since and moving to Las Vegas is how windy it's here, and seriously while winter the spring are the surprisingly windy and prepared for that. The food skin is Las Vegas in surprising English soil. Solid and maybe of the best for city its size. This is largely thanks to the tourist and hub that is the Las Vegas and strips where are the world class and restaurant. Proper and real Albuquerque you can find a lot of big name and restaurant. In Vegas that are organized in larger and cities like New York and having to access an incredible and food makes a living in Vegas and easy because you will never go hungry. There are no state income and tax. There are only 9 states in America without state income tax. and Nevada is one of them. So your take home and pay will be slightly lower than if you live in the state with income tax. The sales tax in Nevada is 4.6 and coupled with the Clark County and sales tax of the 3.78% means you will be paying an 88.38% in sales tax while living in Vegas. Access to outdoor reactions. If you adventure not, you want to find and hard enjoy a daily life in Las Vegas. You will have and tour and get the place and choose from. Room, room red and rock and lake and meat and mountain, Charleston, and very fire and Colorado River, just a few. What some a handful and national park in the surrounding area. Embrace and can win in the June of just to the 1 hour away. If you don't and drive, there are plenty of great and local trails on the park and within the city and limits as well. The airport, and did you know that there are six airports in the southern Las Vegas, including and seventh and busiest airport in America, and McCann of International Airport, and since I travel to a lot of our work, and having effective international airport within certain limits was known and negatively for me and thankful Las Vegas and delivered it. And traffic is not too bad, and considering is the nightmare. And traffic in the other cities I have lived in, I can and confidently said that your traffic in Vegas is not too bad. To achieve and across town and sell down and takes and longer and then 13 and 40 minutes, which are hardly worth a mention. Cons of living in Vegas, the summer heat, how men were to begin, and summer in Las Vegas and were thrilled with the average, and temperature hitting to 107 degrees, and unlike most cities, and people and mostly stay, and indoors and trying to the summer because they cannot. I don't and went with the deal with the hair. Do you won't find and yourself and socializing too much and enjoying the evening in the park and to all living in the Las Vegas, striving outside of drawing the most summer and days feels, unlike a stepping foot and into the prawns, and which means I cannot take and the advance of too much. The one of the outside upside tooth is gone is that a temperature. The rest of year is the very pleasant to have. And you tap don't and being and outside and trying to the summer you will probably be hiking and comfortable and trying the winter almost an American still handle can inside. Okay, I can already hear and the frantic and angry and keyboard and clicking, but hear me out and based on personal experience, Las Vegas lakes and community charm. I mean, sure, you can find and pockets and community while living in Las Vegas. For the most and parts of park sleep and the dumb sleep. However, a lot of people and close to Vegas and during to the pandemic saw the tide and the slowly shifting. Since the there and the face in the city and might and became the slightly easier make friends and now that you are willing to sense yourself out and there the school system the classroom and crowded and the superintendents and get dismissed in the alarming and spread the on student and play and the ultimate prize. To start is plenty and Nevada has 66 664 and school only 13 schools have a graduation of 800%. The poor school system is the major and reason I would be consider moving out of the Las Vegas then. When I kids, I can't take it the gamble. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for upcoming videos. Goodbye.